Good morning to all. Today's our topic is air conditioning. Air conditioning is the process of conditioning the air according to the human comfort, irrespective of external conditions. Irrespective of external conditions. Air conditioning is the process of conditioning the air according to the human comfort, irrespective of external conditions. So, air conditioning means not only cooling or heating, it can maintain the temperature of air, humidity of air, purity of air, motion of air, and finally distribution of air also. So affecting the these are the factors affecting comfort air conditioning. So first one, temperature of air. Normally, human comfort temperature is around 24 degrees centigrade. But in summers, it should be around 40 degrees, or in winters, it is around 15, 10 degrees, like that. So, in summer air conditioning, the system cools the air, and in winters, system heat the air according to human comfort. Human comfort. Next, humidity of air. Humidity also plays a major role for human comfort. So generally in summers, uh, air having more humidity. In winters, it is having less humidity. So human comfort humidity ratio, that means relative humidity of human comfort is around 50%. So it should maintain the relative humidity around 50%. So generally in summer, the system should maintain less than 60%, and in winters, relative humidity of air is more than 40%. So the system should maintain the humidity of air. Next, purity of air. We know that purity of air also important factor for human comfort. For that purpose, uh, in air conditioning system, filters are provided. So filters purify the air. That means filters remove the dirt or any impurities in the air, and that purified air is passed to the conditioned space. Next, motion of air. So motion of air also conditioned should be conditioned. So generally, velocity of air for human comfort is around 4 meters per second. Around 4 meters per second. So it should maintain the velocity of air also. Next, distribution of air. So the system uh, distribute the air throughout the room, all corners of the room. So distribution of air also one of the factor. So these are the factors for affecting comfort air conditioning. First one is temperature of air, humidity of air, purity of air, motion of air, finally distribution of air. Next, classification of air conditioning systems. Classification of air conditioning systems. First one, according to the purpose. According to the purpose, air conditions are classified into two types. One is comfort air conditioning system. Second one, industrial air conditioning system. So we know that comfort air conditioning system for human comfort, and industrial air conditioning systems. So some of the industries required air conditioning. So for example, food processing industries, mm, storage of medicines, and dairies, like that. Some of the industries required air conditioning system. So first one, under according to the purpose, first one comfort air conditioning system, second one industrial air conditioning system. Next, according to the season of the year. According to the season of the year, first one, under that, first one, summer air conditioning system, winter air conditioning system, and year round air conditioning system. Next, according to the arrangement of equipment. So first one, under that first one is unitary air conditioning system. So unitary air, for example for unitary air conditioning system is window air conditioning or split air conditioning. So that is unitary air conditioning system. Second one is central air conditioning system. So generally central air conditioners are used in theaters, malls, um, some industries like that. That is central air conditioning systems. And finally, according to the fluid media used in thermal distribution system. According to the fluid media used in thermal distribution system, under that all air system, all water system, air water system. So these are the classification of air conditioning systems. So according to the purpose, comfort air conditioning system, industrial air conditioning system. According to the season of the year, summer air conditioning system, winter air conditioning system, year round air conditioning system. According to the arrangement of equipment, unitary air conditioning system, central air conditioning system. According to the fluid media used in thermal distribution system, all air system, all water system, air water system. So that is classification of air conditioning. Next, applications of air conditioning. So we know that some of the applications already. Applications of air conditioning system. So air conditions are used in houses for human comfort, used in hotels, offices, etc. for commercial purposes, used in transport vehicles like buses, cars and trucks for transport purposes, used in textile industries to control the moisture, used in textile industries to control the moisture, used in printing press, used in food processing industries, used for preserving of agriculture products like fruits and vegetables, used in chemical industries, used for storage of medicines, used in industries having tool room machines, used in industries having tool room machines. So these are the applications of air conditioning system. Applications of air conditioning system. So then psychometric process. Psychometric process. So under psychometric process, generally sensible heating, sensible cooling, humidification and dehumidification. These are the process under psychometric. So first one, sensible heating. What is sensible heating? Addition of heat to the moisture air without the change of moisture is called sensible heating. Addition of heat to the moist air without change of moisture is called sensible heating. So only heating is carried out here, not change in the humidity, not change in the moisture content in the air. So addition of heat to the moisture air without the change of moisture is called sensible heating. So this is a heating coil. This is heating coil. Steam is passed through the coil. Now the air passes through this coil. So it gets some heat from the heat. Here heat transfer takes place. So that air is heated. That at the leaving of this system, air is heated. So heating takes place without changing the moisture content in the air. That is sensible heating. So next process is sensible cooling. So sensible cooling means removal of heat from the moist air without the change of moisture is called sensible cooling. So that means cooling of air but not change the moisture content in the air. So in this system, there is a cooling coil here. There is a cooling coil here. Air passed from this side to this side through this cooling coil. So air is cooled, heat transfer takes place. Therefore, air is cooled, but moisture is constant. Moisture is constant. That means cool the air without changing the moisture content. So this is sensible cooling. And next, humidification. Humidification. What is humidification? Addition of moisture to the air without change of its dry bulb temperature is called humidification. Humidification means addition of moisture to the air without change of its dry bulb temperature is called humidification. So moisture is added to the air but dry bulb temperature is constant. Next, dehumidification. Dehumidification means removal of moisture from the air without change of its dry bulb temperature is called dehumidification. That means moisture is removed from air but dry bulb temperature is constant. So that is dehumidification. So these are the some of the process in psychometric process. Next, then a summer air conditioning system. Summer air conditioning system. So there is a small diagram, black diagram. So here this is summer air conditioning system. Here, so this is these are the dampers. Dampers means passages, just simply passages. Next, this is a filter, and this is cooling coil, and this is perforated membrane. This is perforated membrane, and this is heating coil and fan. Here this is conditioned space, so where we want to cool the space, this is called conditioned space, and this passes to the recirculated air. This passage is passes to the recirculated air. So summer air conditioning system. So outside air passes through the dampers into the system. Outside air is passes through the dampers. Dampers means just simply openings. Outside air is passes through the dampers into the system, and it mixed with recirculated air from the conditioned space. Recirculated air from the conditioned space. Outside air mixed with recirculated air. Then the air passes through the filter. So here this is filter. So the air is passes through the filter. So the purpose of filter is it can remove the dirt, dust, and other impurities present in the outside air, and that means it purifies the air. It purifies the air. Then the purified air is now passes through the cooling coil. So this is cooling coil. So that purified air is now passes through this cooling coil. So here the air is cooled almost below the dew point temperature. We know that dew point temperature. What is dew point temperature? The temperature at which the moisture in the air starts to condense. The temperature at which the moisture in the air is starts to condense. So the filtered air is now passes through the cooling coil. Here cools the air below the dew point temperature. That means the air is going to condense. So now the cooled air now passes through this perforated membrane. So this is perforated membrane. So this is just like a porous material. It is made by porous material. The cooled air, that saturated air, simply say saturated air, that cooled air now passes through the perforated membrane and loses its moisture, and that moisture is collected in the sump. So the cooled air passes through the perforated membrane and loses its moisture, and that moisture is collected in the sump. Then the air is now passes through heating coil. This is heating coil. So the cold air is now passes through heating coil. So here air is heated to required conditioned space temperature. So air is heated here according to required conditioned space temperature. Then the conditioned air, that means cooling and dehumidification. This is the process, dehumidification process. That means removal of moisture from the air. This conditioned air now passes through the conditioned space through the fan. So after circulating in the conditioned space, some of the air is exhausted to the atmosphere, and some part of the air is recirculated and mixed with outside air, and the process starts again. So process continues. So here in summer, generally in summer generally cooling and dehumidification process carried out. So here we should observe, this is dehumidification process, the removal of moisture from the air and collected in the sump. So that dehumidified air now passes through heating coil. So it can heats the air according to required temperature in the conditioned space. According to required temperature in the conditioned space, then the conditioned air, now this is the conditioned air, now passes through the conditioned space by through fan. So the some of the air is exhausted and some of the air is again recirculated. So this is the summer air conditioning system. So this is the procedure of summer air conditioning system. So in summer air conditioning system, generally cooling and dehumidification process is carried out.